So quiz, basically. You can create little quizzes, little tests that you can make with this app. You can create, for example, create answer sheet. And then here, how it works is that you need to import a paper beforehand. So let's say you make a PDF document with ABC questions, something that you make the same way that you make an exam. Okay, you make an ABC exam, you make it in paper as a PDF, and then you import it here. And basically, let me show you. I'm not sure if I have anything here, but in any case, let's import anything, will work. Just BC. Let's go to documents maybe. No. We probably can just open a sample. This is a sample, okay? Which basically, it explains to you how the quiz works. So basically, you would grab here the first question. It's an A, B, C, or D type of question, okay? And then you can select here that the answer is C, or the answer are both, or the answer is only D, okay? And then you can do here. And it's telling you how much is the question valid. So let's say this question is worth 10 points, okay? Boom, 10 points. You can do boom. Multi-choice question, true or false, fill in the blank, essay question, or handwriting question, okay? In multi-choice, it's very simple. You select the one that is the right one, and that's it. So the answer is D, okay? After dinner, he often takes a walk in the park, all right? That you have. This is an example sheet. You can create your own. The same way you make an exam, you make it this way, and then you make it interactive this way, okay? And you use the software to make the tests this way. And now what happens, here you can fill in again, the question, same way as we did there, or just by filling in the actual question. For example, here is at and on. So basically, you change this here. You can change this as many as you want. It depends on of course, on the type of quiz that you are making. You can also draw a picture. Okay, draw a picture about your ideal hometown. Then you have a picture here. Okay, so if we're talking about A, B, C, D type of questions, okay, multiple choice, that this will be rated automatically. So let's say, then let's do save. Well, I don't think we did anything anyway. So let's just get out of here. 1 second, get out of this part. No, not delete the question, sorry. Okay, this is a way that you can save it. So you would save it, for example, in desktop. This PC, desktop, open. Okay, this is to open a new one, sorry. You can save here, okay. So now we're going back to the creating part. However, if we want to go back, okay, we need to go back to the first part. Sorry, going back here. Second only. We need to go back to the open part of here. There it is, it's a separate one. So you go quiz, start quiz, and then you can basically import a quiz paper which you have created beforehand. And once you have created a quiz paper, you import it here, okay? And you do okay, and this is what the student will see, okay? In this case, we haven't put any paper, but they will see, of course, the paper with the questions. So in this case, for example, we're gonna put the answers B, C, and B. And then the student does submit. You want to submit your answers now? Yes, okay, good. Test 1. And here we see the results of the test, which in this case is telling you what the student did. If we do what we were doing before and we save it, then basically it gets saved, and then it will also get rated automatically by the number of points that you have selected. Because you put that certain of the questions are worth more points than others. So if the student gets that one right, then they will get a certain amount of points. If they get another one right, they will get the other amount of points, okay? Quite simple. Again, the quiz function is quite useful, again, but remind yourselves that this application will be useful only when the students have devices, okay? Otherwise, it doesn't have much sense. Survey, so you can basically just create a new survey. Yes?
During the quiz, the student device, does it look to the window only? The window of the quiz?
Yes. No. So it's the student's device is locked in the survey, well in this case it's a survey, in the quiz window. So they cannot get out of it. So that they cannot go and cheat on the internet. So then you can create a survey, same principle as the quiz, just to the same the way as the voting function works in the SBS notes. So let's just put hello. Correct answer would be A, and then you just go multiple choice question and you start. Okay, wait, choice items. So let's do, for example, B and C. Duration 3 minutes. 1 second, there must be something else that we need to add on. Okay, you need to add an image for it to let you go through, but in any case it's quite simple. So basically you can select here the type of questions, a multi-choice question, either true or false, or either multi-choice. In any case, you just do save. You can save it for later, or you can create it at the moment, okay? But you need a picture to proceed for the survey to go through. But it's basically simple survey, same way you can do it with the voting tool on the SBS Note, and it's even more simple on the SBS Note side, okay? File collection, it will basically take you to the collection point of files that other students have submitted. It may be that, coming to you, it may be that a lot of students have already submitted files. You just go to file collection, accept all, and you get all the files, yes?
Just to clarify, there's videos or just to, with instructions on how to do this?
Yes, there's video as well on the website. No worries. It will also, you have the two versions in video. So the Android version, if you're using it directly on the panel, which will be, as you can see, a simpler interface. The thing is that normally it makes more sense to use it directly on the PC, because the control of the classroom, it doesn't make much sense doing it on the panel where everybody's really having it. Exactly. So you have it on your computer and you can control from there. However, if you want to do it from the panel, you have the Android interface as well here, which is a bit more simple. But the Windows one is the one that you probably will be most likely looking at to use, okay? So, other features to show. Let's go out of the file collection tab, okay? And then we have, for example, the Classroom Cloud. I would recommend to, okay, so we need to set this up, but basically it does the same thing as the remote classroom function does in Starboard software. I would recommend using the Starboard software remote classroom, because again, you're staying in the Starboard software ecosystem where you can also combine it with the whiteboard. You have infinitely more tools, and it just makes more sense for the students, for the learning process, and also for you as a teacher to be able to get used to the Starboard software, which is what you're going to be mostly using in your daily life, in your daily classroom, etc. You can also give stars to each student, so you can rate the students with different ratings. So or you can also, for example, go to questions, response and competition here. Press the start button to begin responder. Only the first student who pressed the answer button can answer the question. So they give 15 seconds and you do start. And then here, for example, the student has the teacher. This is kind of like a game. So the teacher asks a question out loud. I'm sorry. The teacher asks a question out loud, and then the first student who pressed, boop, is the one who gets the right to reply, right? And then if they get it right or wrong, then let's say Gilbert got it right, okay? Then Gilbert got 1 point, okay? This is how it works. Quite simple, but nice. All right, and then you can do stop or next round, etc. And then basically now we have, if there are more kids, makes more sense, of course. The one who gets more points is the winner. Little games that you can combine together with the whiteboard function and etc. That makes it quite easy to. Okay. That is the camera feature when you're using it. If you're a little bit further away from the students, yeah. If you're a little bit further away from the students, you can also do camera and mic and communicate with them that way. Okay, kind of like. You want to talk to the students and you're further away, or you want to talk to one specific student, you basically just talk to them and they will hear you if they have headphones on out of nowhere. So it's quite a nice function as well. Now to do, for example, the, let's see. Here we did the shutdown function of the PC and it got shut down, okay? So as I said, this software is not complicated. It takes actually little time to get the hang of it. The features that it has, they're not 1,000 features, but they're useful features that when you're in a scenario with students with many devices, it's very helpful. And it takes very, very little to get the hang of it, like I said. Other than that, I would recommend you focusing on improving on the Starboard software, which has so many features, and we have lots of content on it. And of course, the Star Class Management software, use it when necessary and when you're in the scenario that it requires it. So, any questions on the Star Class Management software? No? Nobody? Okay. Perfect. So these are all the software programs that we have and that we cover, with the exception of the mobile device management one, which I will explain to the IT team later on. However, the ones that are in interest of the teachers are these, and we are actually a little bit over schedule now because now we're supposed to be doing the practice round. So let's get on with it. If nobody has any more questions, we'll start with the practice round. Miss Myers told me that we have a few more classrooms to practice on as well, not only this one, but we have one here and the other one there, so we have 3 classrooms in total to do some practice on all the screens. And you guys can go ahead, practice with the software, practice with the SPS Note, and then come back to me with questions. And you have me here. If you have problems with installation, I'll help you out as well. And anything, I'm here to help, okay? Moment of truth, yeah. Perfect. Thank you very much.